We had like sex for 4 days and it was good, and then he was like, "You're gonna get the wrong idea," and then we just wrestled the rest of the time.
Like headlock wrestle?
Yeah, like physically wrestling without, and then we didn't have sex after.
I've never had that experience in my life, and like, no offense, I hope to never have that experience ever.
Okay, yeah.
Right. I got a podcast! I to the no. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of I'm Literally Screaming. Everyone in the crowd is standing up. They're taking off all their clothes. We're seeing your private parts. No, please put them away. Please. Or you can keep them out. It's up to you. Whatever makes you more comfortable. Anyways, as you all know, my name is Spencer, otherwise known as Spencewuah. And today I have the honor of having my guest host being Audrey Stewart.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Good. I'm doing really good.
Yeah, I mean, like, we were having like a whole conversation before.
We were really in deep in like a lot of wild conversations.
And
before
there
we
was a
started
lot of
rolling.
things deep in me as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of going on a dick spree too.
So what was your most dick down?
Well, mine's an interesting situation because I dated, like, my last relationship was with a lady.
Oh, okay.
So, like, I'd been missing from Wiener World for a while.
Got it.
So, like, I'm literally back on the train of it, just kind of on a spree.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've, like, been missing
Like
it.
running wild, yeah.
Yeah, running wild. So my latest one was actually last night. Yeah.
How was that?
It was really fun.
Like,
we're coming in hot.
Yeah,
okay?
sorry, guys. Like, we're talking
coming
about
in
dicks.
hot.
Dicks out. Time to go.
It's time to go. Yeah. No, I just had never, even in I know that you're young, but in college I like was really good. I had like one boyfriend. I was like such a prude. Like I was in a sorority. They had a party. I lost my virginity because I was the last one in the house to go.
I don't think you're a prude just because like you haven't like had sex. I think that's
appreciate that.
Screw you, society, for pushing that on women. First,
Amen.
And here's the thing. You know what? If you had sex with more than like 3 guys, they'd be like, oh, whore. But then it's like if you don't have sex, you're a prude.
Yeah.
Suck on it. No one cares.
Yeah. No one gives a shit.
Have sex with who you want to have sex with.
Amen. And that's a period.
Modern feminism.
Hell yeah. I love that. Yeah, no. And so I never had this phase of like getting out there and getting wild. So I think we're in it right now.
So
I need to chill out, but it's fun.
I lost my V card when I was 19, right?
Oh, wow.
And then after I got out of that relationship, I was like, oh my God. Like, I mean, it's like, here's my thing. Once it happens, it's almost like, you know, when like you get like you're drinking and then like you pee and it's like you just broke the seal. Yes. That's what it's like when you lose your virginity. 1000%. Like once you do it, you're like, okay, I need more.
I got to do this again and again.
And that's how it's like. I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, so be it.
It's also a stressful, scary world out there, and like that is really alleviates it. And it's fun
like if you want to get it on, get it on.
Sex positive. So.
I am. I mean, like, would you walk around outside naked?
If I don't get in trouble for it, yes.
I don't think I would. Oh. Maybe I would go on like a nude beach.
I feel like I would go on a nude beach. I feel like I'm very comfortable. I feel like I would. I just don't want a ticket. So if I didn't get a ticket and they're like, it's naked day, everybody get out there, I would get out there. I'd be the first to exit the door.
That's really good though. Yeah, as long as like you don't get a ticket or like end up on one of those like 1000%. Pedophile websites.
Yep. That'd be bad.
That'd be bad.
Hey, we don't want that.
So when I flew back home to New Jersey to visit family, I was there for like 2 weeks because I hadn't been home in like a month.
Oh, wow.
So
you're close with your family?
I'm close with my mom. Uh-huh. I have just more recently gotten close with my family, but that's because I'm the youngest out of all of my cousins. Like my cousins are in their 30s. 2 of them have kids.
30s.
Like, well, that's not bad, but it's like I'm 21 and like when I was born, they were like 16.
Yeah, so it's hard to connect with them because there's such an age gap there.
So then like when I came back home, I was finally 21. Me and my cousin, like we went out and got drinks. And it was like the first time we've actually like hung out outside of like family stuff. Because it's like, oh, okay, like now I'm 21. We can talk about things that like I didn't really know about before. And now I do.
Yeah.
But while I was in New Jersey, I was like, I go to the gym every day here. I have like I got a nutritionist, and I was like, I want to stay fit when I go back home. Try to guess how many times I went to the gym within the 2 weeks I was there.
Did you not go at all?
Oh, I went 3 times.
Oh no, you had to because there's a story. So 3 times.
I went 3.
That's not bad though.
That's not bad at all, right?
That's good.
And the membership I got, it was like how do I put this? Like I sign up in person, but to cancel the membership, you have to go in person to cancel it. Like you can't just cancel it online.
Yeah.
So
Which I hate that.
That's
like,
sick and
you want to
twisted.
shame people? That happened to me at the YMCA. I remember that. I had to go cancel my membership, and I felt ashamed.
Oh, you want to hear about
person.
shame?
Yeah.
Oh, let me tell you.
You want to know about fucking
Shame? Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Frickin'.
So it's my like the day before I leave, and I'm like, hey, time to cancel this gym membership. And I'm thinking when I go in there, like, they don't know shit about me. For all they know, I came here every single day.
Yeah.
And I was just like getting my shit done. You can't say
And you're
shit.
filming a movie in Bali, and that's why you have to
Exactly.
cancel.
That's why I have to leave. They don't know me.
They don't know.
But they knew enough.
Okay.
Because when I walked in, I like gave them my membership, and they looked at me. They were like, the manager, it was like some guy. He was like, first of all, every single gym I've ever gone to, I don't know if it's just like a universal thing. There's always some blonde guy with short hair in charge who wears all black. Tell me you have not been to a gym and have not seen like a
accurate.
blonde guy working there.
That's pretty accurate.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah.
very accurate.
I've noticed. I went to New Jersey, had it there.
Especially Equinox here in LA.
I didn't even go to Equinox. It scares
I went
me.
one time on a guest, like someone could invite a friend. I was like really nervous the whole time.
Yeah, I would be too.
It was a lot to handle.
I don't even know how much you pay a month for Equinox.
I was in there for 5 minutes and I got a smoothie.
Yeah, I would have left. Yep.
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah,
And you went and conquered.
I sure did.
So I go in and I'm thinking this man does not know anything about the membership that I'm about to cancel. So I walk up to the counter. He's like doing everything. And he was like, are you sure you want to cancel? And I was like, yeah, why? And he was like, well, it says here that you have a monthly membership. You've only had it for 2 weeks and you've been here 3 times.
What?
And I was like,
Screw this guy.
I literally was like, no, like, I know, but like I live in California. And he was like, okay, so we can transfer it to California if you want.
No,
if you want
I
to keep going
can't.
And I was like, oh, I have a gym membership out there. It's okay. This man straight up looked me up and down and said, sure.
No, he did not.
I actually froze. I actually have never in my life been so humiliated that I was like, wow, like I can't move.
No, I
But
hate
like
this.
I could not move. I was like, okay. And then he was like, just sign right there.
No.
And I had to like sign my name. But like it was actually kind of like really humiliating. And I was like, could you have like maybe just not said any of that at all? And just like maybe just let me sign and I could have gone away with my dignity.
Commission off, regardless, is that, why is he caring if you're
So much.
That is so mean.
I know. But that's New Jersey. Like literally
That
people.
is so mean.
Imagine canceling your membership and they're like, well, it lasts a month and you've only had it for 2 weeks.
He's been hurt. Somebody hurt him. Somebody talked about his looks, hurt him, and then he's
Who stepped on
projecting.
your balls, sir?
Hey, stop projecting.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm sorry.
I
but
hope he
like,
watches this. Get your shit together. Oh,
Actu-
sorry. Shit.
no, you can say shit.
Oh, good.
I say shit, 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 shit.
Oh, nice.
See? You
That's
can
good.
say it.
Shit. 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 Shit.
Shit.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I could go that high.
You're like Ariana Grande.
Ah, stop.
Do you want to see how high I can go? Wait, you
Yeah.
go your highest note.
Oh,
I'll
should
do
we go
mine.
to do a high? Okay.
Yeah, ready? You go first. That
That's
was
pretty
insane.
good.
Wait, I'm going to
Yeah.
try to hit.
That's some rasp.
Okay, so like we're gonna have to like maybe turn that down like a lot on the podcast
yeah,
because
they-
people are gonna have their ears bleeding.
They're like driving with the full volume.
We're gonna get
They like crash their
sued.
Kia. They're like,
They're driving, the windows break in the car. I'd be like, okay, well, warning now, guys. Maybe like put the warning before the screech.
Yeah, loud screamers.
Yeah, I can. Oh,
And
loud
loud-
screamer.
Uh-huh.
Do you?
What?
I mean, I do.
Like screaming during.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've ever screamed.
Mm-hmm.
I think one time I overacted
Oh, okay.
because I was over it,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Hell yeah!" or something.
Yeah.
No, that's not hot. But
See, like I personally like can't do that. I can't really fake anything, you know, because it's like something happens.
oh yeah, you guys cannot fake it. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not into it, it just has to end.
Yeah.
We can just like shake our bodies. I like sometimes I'll just shake.
You're like, oh,
and then,
yeah.
and then it's completely. I'm like, that was a waste of my time.
So this is what I do, right? If it's like getting too much, I'm like, hey, let's turn the lights off, and then I fake.
Oh, like, and then I leave the room.
Yeah, and then I'm like, and then that's, but no, but like honestly, like you can't see me.
Oh
like
yeah,
you can't
no,
see
then
what
you
has.
fake. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could have. They should invent something like for you guys. Like maybe you can get on Amazon where like it's like you can spray it real quick.
Oh
and
my
they think
God,
it.
yeah, like I turn off the lights really quick,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah. And it's just silly putty, but you do it
Yeah.
all over the place.
And then I like turn the lights back on. I'm like,
And then
whoa.
you just see blue silly putty, and you're like, oh, what?
What? That's crazy. I went to the doctor about this last week. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Damn. Could you imagine?
No, but yes, actually, I could. But no.
I mean,
that
like you did
sucks,
come up
though.
with a scenario. So yeah, you definitely could imagine it.
I imagine some wild shit in my head.
What's so wild? Okay. What's your wildest sex endeavor now that we're here?
Ooh, okay. I've talked about this one quite a bit, I think, because like I said, after I dated a girl, it was a hot minute, and then I went to a wedding where I was a bridesmaid and he was the best man, and he's the firefighter. Dustin knows about. No one knows who Dustin is. He's on the side. He's sitting here. In this
Hey,
room.
Dustin.
It doesn't matter.
He wasn't the only one going down the fire pole, huh?
So literally, I go to this wedding in the woods in Montana.
Oh.
It's an outdoor wedding, and like we have this weird sexual chemistry.
Yeah.
And I had not hooked up with a guy in years. So I was like, I don't know what this is, whatever. And then we were flirting, and I just looked at him and I go, "Do you want to have sex with me tonight?" And he literally goes, yeah, sure.
I wish everyone was that straightforward.
I know. And I was like, okay, come find me after the welcome party in my room. And I literally was like pre-gaming in my room, and he found me. And then I grabbed a blanket and I said, let's go on a walk. And then we went to the outdoor altar where the wedding was going to take place the next morning, and we had sex on the outdoor, like where they're going to say I do.
Okay, yeah.
And then it was great. And he also was not. He was like, wow, you just went straight to it because no small talk. Laid the blanket down. He was like, look at the stars. I was like, give me that dick. You know, like we went.
He's like, it's so beautiful out. Shut the
yeah. Rip your pants down.
He's like, wow, you want to take this slow? No, take that dick out. No. You turn into like a demon.
Yeah, I'm like, whip it out. No.
Your eyes roll to the back of your head. You're like, take out the dick.
So then he did, and then it was great. It was so fun.
Oh, so he did as he was told.
Yeah, and the next day, I'm not joking you, when the wedding happened, he was already up at the altar, and I was coming down as a bridesmaid, and we both looked at the spot. We had sex, and it was kind of hot.
Does anyone know about that?
Yeah, I told everybody.
Okay. I thought it was like going to be like a little secret.
No, literally at the dance floor, I was like, guess what I did last night?
You drunk? The bride's like, what the hell?
Yeah, I know. I thought they were going to be like angry too because it was right where they were saying I do, sacred ground.
I mean, you made it more sacred.
Yeah, exactly. And then I went to go visit him in Aspen. He's a firefighter in Aspen for 8 days, and that was... Shouldn't have gone.
Shouldn't.
Yeah, we had like sex for 4 days and it was good. And then he was like, "You're gonna get the wrong idea." And then we just wrestled the rest of the time.
Okay.
It was weird. Like
wait, like headlock wrestle?
Yeah, like physically wrestling without, and then we didn't have sex after. So 4 days of like hooking up, and 4 days of just like wrestling.
I've never had that experience in my life, and like, no offense, I hope to never have that experience ever.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I think I've only ever got like wrestled one person. And when I say I wrestled them, I mean, I was like blacked out in my apartment and I started like smacking my friend. And then he picked me up and started spinning me around in circles.
Oh my God.
And I was like drunk. So I was like, hey, you should put me down. I'm going to throw up everywhere. And then he finally put me down and I actually like crawled. Well, I wouldn't even say crawl because like my whole body was on the floor. I would say army crawled. Like it was like a wiggle to the bathroom.
No, stop.
I'm trying to think of like the wildest sex experience I've ever had.
Yeah, what is the wildest one you've had?
Well, like, I mean, like, maybe I should have gone first because, like, you took the cake on that one. Like, I mean, like, back of his car. That was, like, one. But,
That's like the movies. I like
yeah,
that.
I mean, but it wasn't, like, wild. Oh, wait, I actually have in a parking lot, but, like, in a car. But, like, it started outside the car.
Oh, hot. Like, on the opposite side? And then
So, like, basically, there were, like, cars on, like, so we were here. There were cars all the way this way, and he just like opened up the door, and it just like started with the door open, but it was like blocking our bodies. Oh, Mom, I'm so sorry. Please don't watch this podcast episode.
You should just text her ahead of time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, Mom,
don't.
You see Audrey Stewart next to the podcast name, just
literally
disregard it
and block her.
Yeah, block her, block the podcast channel.
Block her. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's the like craziest maybe. But it's kind of uncomfortable when you have sex in a car.
I don't get how people are having sex in the car. I thought it was
so
a myth.
Uncomfortable.
It doesn't make sense.
Especially for a bottom.
It doesn't make sense. For a bottom.
It is. Like my face is smushed into the car door and you're just like going at it and you're like, oh yeah, you like that? And I'm like, well, I think I'm actually going to break my damn neck. Cause like I like your head is like
The airbag goes off.
like literally. If it did go off, I'd be dead.
You would be dead.
Like literally, my head is here and like my body's this way, and it's like my leg is up on the back seat.
What
like
a way to go out. Okay, hypothetical situation.
Okay.
If you were bottoming and somebody was doing that and the airbag went off and it killed you, do you think the person who was topping you would tell the police what happened or ditch your body?
Oh, I literally thought you were gonna say, or would like they finish and leave?
And that too.
Okay, so it depends on who it is, but like I really, really hope that it would be like they call the police, maybe.
Yeah, but you think you would tell them what happened? Like, would they have the cover?
I mean, if they finished, they'd have the proof.
They would have the proof.
Yeah, there would be like proof to the pudding or proof to the semen, if you
That
would
should be
say.
a Law and Order episode.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
No.
Yeah. Well,
Actually, no.
wait, because no, isn't there a movie where like the woman, she convinces herself that she killed her husband because he died while having sex with her?
Wait, what?
Or it was like a TV show.
Don't people die having sex all the time?
That would be a great way to go out.
Yeah, literally, because I tore my ACL I tore my ACL and I asked the audience when I do stand up, I'm like, has anybody ever torn their ACL? This guy like says he tore it during sex. I was like,
That's wild.
I know.
That must have been some wild.
and I was like, I don't believe you.
Did he tell you how it happened?
Yeah, and he goes, they call me Kent, and I go, why'd you say that? Like, he
Like-
was weird.
Have you ever had
cut
like
that.
really weird people at your shows?
Yo, yeah, the weirdest.
Real?
The weirdest.
What's the weirdest
People who
experience
come
you've
up
ever
and
had?
hit on me after the show, they're never hot. They're always weird. They're
Mm-hmm.
just weird. One guy came up to me and gave me a Trader Joe's gift card.
Okay.
He said, I know that you love the food. I said, this is weird, but it was $100.
And I would have said, hell yeah,
I
thank
did.
you.
And I shopped with it.
Yeah, and I would have taken it and I would have given him a nice little like hug, pat on the back, and I'd say, you're such a good friend. And then
Yeah.
I'd walk away.
Yeah, I got that wine from Trader Joe's, that $2
Which-
chuck, and I cheers
Do
to
you
him.
drink like red wine or
I do.
what's your
but
favorite, like, what's your palate? Like dry or sweet when it comes to wine?
It's really anything.
You said put it in a glass, I'm chugging that shit.
You pour it, it's just a good time. I look at it as a good time.
That's how I am. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm allergic to red wine. So every time I drink it, my eyelids get a little puffy. What if I was like, I can't breathe for 5 minutes? But usually,
You're just like, well, it happens, it happens.
yeah. So I don't know. I need to get off the red wine because it swells up my eyelids.
Really?
For some reason. Yeah.
I drank red wine.
Is that
Like,
your favorite? You like sweet?
no, but it's like, the only reason I drink red wine is because like I could have a sweeter wine, but then like in my head, I'm like, if I'm going to get drunk tonight, at least it's for a good cause because
Yeah.
red wine is good for your heart.
Amen.
And like literally anytime I drink red wine, just for like no apparent reason, I'm like, this isn't for me. It's for my heart health.
Yeah.
It's for my cardiovascular health.
Wait. Amen. All these people too that you hear that are like 106-year-old. You're like, what's your secret? They're like, a shot of scotch in the newspaper. You're like,
Yeah,
what?
and then you see people who are like literally, I eat all natural and this and the third, and they die at 35.
Yes,
so
they do.
it's like,
yes, they do. So what we're saying is you need to drink
yeah,
wine.
be
and
an alcoholic.
Be an alcoholic to live longer. Woo! Wow, I've been crazy on this pod.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah.
We were like talking about dick drinking.
Yeah.
Like it's been crazy and it's been fun. What would you do if I was like, it's been fun, bye?
Yeah, I'd be like, all right, that's fair.
You're
honestly.
like, I get it.
I get it. That happens a lot. No.
Oh,
What you said you're on your ADHD meds?
yeah.
What do you take?
Adderall,
Oh,
25 milligrams extended release.
okay.
Yeah,
so what, did
shit
you
has
just
me
take
wired.
it?
No, if I just took it, I'd be up until 5 a.m.
Yeah.
I have to like, I take it in the morning, like when I wake up. So around like 8.
Yeah.
I usually take it at 6, but like my time zone is like all messed up.
Right.
Excuse me, because I was in New Jersey.
Yeah.
So I've been waking up at like 8 here.
Okay.
But I
Wow.
usually wake up at like 6.
Yeah, the time zones will screw with you.
And it's odd because like you would think I would wake up earlier here.
Yeah.
Because it's earlier in New Jersey, but I've been waking up later.
Interesting. You're probably just exhausted.
Yeah, I like, whoa. That's wild.
What?
I'm sorry. Did someone just edit the document? Because I'm watching it being edited.
Maybe Amanda's on it.
Oh, it's you? Hey, Meg. No, it's okay. It just like I saw it in my peripheral.
In your peripheral.
Yeah, I like using big words now.
I know.
I saw it in my peripheral and it started like I saw like stuff being deleted and I was like, whoa. And like, sorry, it just like caught me by surprise.
We have such ADHD, you can tell.
Yeah, and the way that I'm on my Adderall medication, like the way I'm on my ADHD medication, and this is me right
the
now.
way I'm not, I'm just raw dogging life right now.
As you should though. I wish I didn't have like an addiction to it.
Oh. And you could cut that as the opening. Yeah.
No, like literally, I'm just saying, honest to God, this is how I view Adderall, right?
Yeah.
Am I addicted to it? Maybe. Can't say for sure. Probably, though, because if you experience withdrawals, I mean, I guess you're addicted.
I
Whatever.
literally hate mine. It's like, give me my personality back.
Oh, no, but here's the thing. It's like, well, it helps me get my shit done.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah, you do
are
laundry
you
ever.
addicted? Yeah, sure. But do I get my shit done? Yeah. So it cancels out.
You think he'd be here right now if he wasn't on? I don't know who I'm talking to when I look at the camera.
Oh, you talked to that one.
I know, sometimes I just look right in the camera. I'm like, do you think he'd be here?
I would.
You would.
Yeah.
Love that.
But maybe like not as like, hey.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be more like, wow. Like, so
You'd be like,
how fast do you think I could get to the top of the building? And if I were to jump, how hard would I have to hit the ground to like black out? That's probably
sounds
how
like
it
you've
would be.
thought about that, so.
Have you thought about ever?
No, I haven't thought about jumping off buildings. No.
Have you ever seen Divergent? Whenever I think about jumping off,
running in around in a maze.
no, that's Maze Runner.
Oh,
Divergent is like there are different factions and like there's like all that other stuff.
who's in that?
The girl who's in The Fault in Our Stars. Oh, Shailene Woodley. Wow.
Oh yeah.
Is that her
Where
name?
is she?
I
Who the
ate
hell
that
is
up.
Shailene?
I can't believe I remember that. She was in The Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah, but she's not. Where is she these days?
You wanna hear something
She's never
wild?
in the Snapchat news.
Yeah, I don't see her anymore. But you know something wild?
What?
Her boyfriend in The Fault in Our Stars was her brother in Divergent.
Okay, that's weird.
That's weird.
Oh, was that Ansel guy?
Ansel Elgort.
Is that
Hansel. Ansel.
Didn't he get canceled?
Oh yeah, why did he get canceled?
For abuse, sexual assault.
Oh. I can tell you how many times I literally, first of all, TikTok actually pisses me off so much because I cannot tell you how many times I've just like lost all my drafts after flying on a plane, or like literally I wasn't able to add captions for the longest time.
Wait, that's so awful.
Mm-hmm.
And you like build them up to post, and then they
And then they all disappear. That actually happened to me when I flew to New Jersey.
no.
All of my
Why would it do
all of my
that?
drafts just went boop, bye.
That's awful.
Yeah, I know.
I hate that. And why don't they should have like a thing where you can like time out. It sends it for you. It posts
That's what I
for
was
you.
gonna say, because on YouTube you can literally do scheduled posting.
Yeah, what? TikTok doesn't have that.
TikTok, if you decide to make scheduled posting a thing,
Take care of
my
your
idea.
creators. TikTok. I'm sick of it.
Just does.
Nice.
I play softball. No, I never
Oh,
played.
I was like, what?
No, I played I played soccer.
You did?
Yeah.
That is the #1 sport where you tear your ACL.
I never
I'm
tore
a
mine.
buzzkill now. Ever since I tore my ACL, I used to be, yeah, let's go out. Let's go play at the park. Grab the frisbee.
Now
And
someone's like,
I'm
want to go on a walk? You're like, and if you you fall on a sidewalk and
Yeah.
tear your ACL?
That's exactly what I say. People are like, come play pickleball. And I say, you'll die.
Well, you know what?
Pickleball's
It's
a new
not.
thing.
What's pickleball?
Old people are doing it. It's like, I really don't know what. It's like mini tennis, baby tennis.
Isn't that
I don't think I'm explaining
badminton?
that correctly. Yeah, that. Somebody look up. I don't know.
I'll look it up for you.
Pickleball. I don't know why it's called that either.
Oh, LOL, I would look it up, but there's no Wi-Fi back here.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't need it.
It's irrelevant. Boring sport. where you will tear
Boring
your ACL.
losers.
So doesn't.
Only
oh, that
lo-
literally says guest cam.
Yeah.
God. The
Where-
whole
I
time,
actu-
I'm literally like, but the whole time I could have just looked right down there. Okay.
You're like, well, great.
Well, on that
No.
note, yeah.
When did you question? Actually, so I told you earlier. I didn't tell you guys this. I used to watch you on like the Comedy Central or Laugh Factory YouTube page. When did you start doing comedy?
So
Like, how old were you?
yeah, so this is an interesting. I just started improv and like acting from a young age. I was doing that like from like 9 years old, and then I never thought of stand-up comedy. I didn't actually watch stand-up comedy. I didn't really know much about stand-up comedy. And I went to college. I was in my college improv team, and I did a whole summer. I like did all levels of IO Chicago, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to LA and do improv. And I got offered a job at Power 106. You know the radio station.
No.
Yeah. It was the radio's dead, so that's why you probably don't know.
Yeah.
But way
Apple
back
CarPlay is a
then.
thing now.
yeah. Way back in the day, there's something called the radio, and
I have heard of that.
and
I don't use it though.
it was like a hip hop radio station, and they wanted me to do like a sales assistant. I don't know how I fell into it, but I came out with that job, and I was gonna do improv, and then I met like a lot of really good stand-ups in my improv class, like Trevor Wallace. He's one, and they were like, like you should try stand up. I was like, I really do because I don't want to keep doing improv.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna try it, and I didn't. My first time on stage wasn't even an open mic. It was a flat out show. I don't know how. It was something like I had 15 friends in town or something. They're like, we'll just put you on the show. And then I did it, and I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I just made it up. I was like kind of just going with it, and I had so much fun. And I kind of already knew my POV of like in my voice, and I knew I just wanted to tell stories about my life, and it caught fire. And then I started taking stand-up workshops, and one of the workshops, the final thing was at the Laugh Factory, and they happened to be filming. And I was like, that was like a workshop show, like even though it was a real audience and stuff. And then that clip went super viral, the Who's Mugging Who, and then it just kind of put me on the map for stand up.
That is so cool.
Yeah, and I just like love it. And
I did improv in high school, but that's it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you're a comedian. You're hilarious. You do.
Oh well, I wouldn't call myself a comedian, but I would call myself hilarious. Like I've never done stand up. I don't think I could. I mean, like it's not something I can see myself doing.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was like, I don't know what this.
And then you did it.
And then I did it, and it was so. I just have things I want to say in my POV.
And then you say them.
And I say them, and I like knew who I was.
That's literally what I do, but just on TikTok.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I'd be able to like stand in front of a crowd and do it.
I know.
That seems intimidating.
It
to
is,
me.
but I feel like once you do it, I would say three times. The third time, I think it just then
Yeah, but that's what I felt like with this podcast. And then before every episode, I still feel like I'm gonna shit my pants. Like I don't know. Like it's just like a little like a jitter.
No, I feel that. I almost shit my pants on some Diet Dr. Pepper back there. It
Really?
goes right through me. This is a Diet Dr. Pepper ad.
I like Diet Coke.
Me too. That gets me wired. I used to have pictures of Diet Coke before I would get on stage.
Really?
Yeah, it's disgusting, but yeah.
No, it's not. Diet Coke's cool.
At this Mexican restaurant called Poncho's, and the woman.
Wait, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I do shows there on Monday sometimes, and the woman used to give me pictures of Diet Coke before I get on stage. And I was wired.
Did you get the caffeine one, the caffeinated one?
Yeah, Diet Coke. I think
I usually get the like decaf Diet Coke.
there's a decaf Diet Coke.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I got it so I could drink it at night and not be like wired.
Okay, the thing is, I could be drinking that and thinking I was wired. The other night, I kid you not, I thought I was wasted. I was drinking margaritas and I was like, oh, these are good. I was feeling nuts, and then I realized I was drinking margarita mix. There's no alcohol in it. I was having cups and cups of margarita mix.
So there was no alcohol.
And
You're just drinking the
no
mix?
alcohol. And then I just went home. I was like, well, I guess I can drive.
You were like, damn, this is really good. And you felt buzzed.
Yeah. I felt
Placebo
drunk.
effect.
Placebo effect. And then I was like hungover the next day because it's sugar.
Oh, yeah, you had a sugar headache?
Yeah, I did. I have a sugar headache. So don't get the mix from Costco. There's no vodka.
What's your favorite candy?
Oh, that's a great question.
Thank you.
My favorite candy is... Oh, I like old fashioned candy that people kind of forget about, like the dots on the paper.
Oh.
Like you scrape it off with your teeth. You talk about the little sugar.
I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
I've never. I like Whoppers.
Oh, Whoppers.
Yeah. Those are good.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, I mean, like they get stale. So like if you eat them like right out the bag, mwah.
Yeah.
But if you like a way to eat them,
Yeah, that sounds good. Milk
Yeah.
duds are really good. But then
Oh,
I started
Milk
freak with
Duds.
my permanent retainer down there.
you have a permanent retainer still.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it's there till I die, right? Or no?
I had my permanent retainer removed.
I haven't gone to the dentist in 4 years. Oh my god! I can't believe I said that out loud.
Like I gasped fully.
Yeah, don't look at my teeth too close.
I went to the dentist literally when I was in New Jersey.
Oh, that's good. You're still on your parents' insurance?
Thank God.
I don't know what the fuck. I just signed up for some random one, and I gotta tell you, I don't know what's going on with it. But
Yeah, I went in and I told my dentist, I was like, hey, my like tooth hurts where I got this filling done. And then he was like, oh, next time you're in New Jersey, we'll fix it.
that's so nice. Yeah, keep going to your hometown. The 4 years ago, I went to Burbank. They had like a magnifying thing, so of course they're gonna find cavities everywhere.
Did you have cavities?
Yeah, I had like 4, and it freaked me out. I was
And
like,
did you get them fixed?
yeah, they're filled.
Oh,
But I
did you
think I
get?
need to go back.
Wait, did you get when you get the filling? Did you get like the silver one? Oh, you're so lucky.
Oh my god, can you actually see it when I just open up a little bit?
No, I said you're so lucky
Oh.
because like I can't see the filling.
Oh, good.
Like you can see mine.
Oh yeah, but only if you do that. like at a bar, I want to be like, that guy's got a filling, you know, like only if you were like
tilted head
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And then I told my dentist, I was like, hey, do you have like the one where it looks like it's my real tooth? And he was like, oh yeah, we haven't used silver in years. Actually, we stopped using silver the same year you got your filling.
no way.
So I was like,
You were like
great.
the last patient ever to use the silver.
Yeah, and I was like, this sucks big time.
You got great teeth.
Really?
Yeah, you do. Are those real?
Yeah.
They look like veneers.
People clown on my teeth all the time.
Bro, they can suck it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, these are my real teeth. I had braces for like 5 years.
Okay, yeah. I had braces too, and then I had a retainer, and then I lost it, and then so my teeth started moving. This is really sad about my teeth.
No, your teeth look actually great.
I think they're cute. I think they get. You know what people tell me in comments? You have American Girl doll teeth. They all say that to me in comments. And I asked my granddad that one time, and then he literally said, "Yeah," and he started laughing. Literally, look.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they are American Girl doll teeth.
That is so. But okay, don't hide
What's
the
that?
teeth.
Kim? Me
Who's
and Kim?
Kim Kardashian?
No. I wish I had the same teeth as Kim Kardashian.
Who's Kim?
We have the same
doll?
ass, so. No, I'm just kidding. I have an
Oh
ass.
no, you do.
Um,
Me and Kim are related.
You are?
Well, I tell everyone we are. We're not.
You're not.
Yeah, and she hasn't. I tell everyone it, and she hasn't like made me sign a non-disclosure agreement yet. So as long as I don't see like me getting sued, I'm gonna tell everyone we're related.
Do you like watching the Kardashians?
Nope, I haven't seen a single episode.
Yeah. Me neither. No, I'm
Have
just
you
kidding.
watched
No, I've
it?
watched all of it.
Oh, my mom, like she never was into the Kardashians. She was always like Housewives or Mob Wives.
Mob Wives.
Oh my gosh! Wait, speaking of Mob Wives.
Is that like how is that a show? Aren't they not all their husbands are gonna get arrested?
Oh, well, and like in the show, a lot of their husbands are like in jail, or like their like family members are in the mob, and like their family members
Aren't
are
they
in jail.
exposing their family members by being in the show?
Well, like their family members are already in jail.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so funny. Are they like hardcore? Like hi, I'm Tiffany, or that's
Oh
that was
no,
not even a
like
good
you
accent.
should
I don't
like
know what that
you should
was.
watch it.
Yeah, should I?
They're from Long Island.
Okay, yeah, Long Island. I can't do Long Island. That's what I was trying to do.
Long Island?
Long Island. Oh,
Holy wow! Somebody call the EMTs. I can't tell if you were just having a stroke. Like
that was
damn.
like Irish too.
Yeah. But my mom watched Mob Wives. Speaking of the mob, though, this is off the record and this never happened. God forbid someone in the mob sees this and I have a hit put out on me.
Oh, God.
Also, just so you all know, I would never harm myself in any way, shape, or form. Also, guys, like we're gonna say that this is a hypothetical story that didn't happen to me, but if it were to happen to me, it'd be really scary, which it was. So I was in. I'm not gonna say where I was at all because if I do, like, I don't want to get hunted
Oh my
down.
God, what is this about to be?
So basically, long story short, when I was home visiting New Jersey, my mom and one of my childhood friends, like I grew up with her. I'm not gonna say her name either because I need to keep her safe.
Yeah, like Tiffany Ramirez. No.
I would say her full name, but I just I want to keep her safe. But my mom and her mom, so like my mom and her mom are friends, and me and her are friends. We like literally went to Catholic school together.
Oh.
And we ended up our moms wanted to do like a shopping day, and we were just like, okay, yeah, cool, we'll go. So both of our moms ended up in like this store, and I was like, hey mom, I want to go get coffee. Do you mind if I go? And my mom was like, yeah, sure. Does want to go with you? And then I was like, hell yeah, like I'll go get coffee. So I feel like I should have known that like maybe the like coffee shop I walked into wasn't really a coffee shop when the windows were tinted,
no, it was a
and
front.
there were like 3 different doors you had to enter to get in, and behind every door there was a man that was like, why are you here?
No.
So I see this coffee shop. This is before I walked in. I feel like I should have had red flags go off in my head, but I have zero street, like, you know, there's common sense and then you can be street smart. There is no street smart with me.
You were just like I just need to get.
Yeah,
my
I was like, I
coffee.
want freaking coffee. So I open up the first door and some man is like, what are you doing here? And I was like, oh, well, the
It's
sign.
on the map. It's on the maps as coffee. Or
It
on
says
the,
like,
it's the
it
sign.
said coffee shop on a sign. And I was like, oh, well, it said coffee shop. So I thought I could get coffee. And he was like, oh, okay, come in. And then there was a guy behind another door and he was like, what are you doing here? And I was like, the first guy was like, can like iced coffee? And he was like, okay, yeah, come in. So I ended up walking in, and I need you all to know that like, I've never seen more. I'm so afraid to like say the like layout of this place.
Not
Actually,
you putting our lives in danger. I kind of like it. Let's
I don't
live on the
really
edge.
feel like we're putting our lives in danger. But long story short, I walk in. This was not a coffee shop. There were men sitting at these tables, all dressed up. And at one point, I like went up to what I was like, oh, like this is like where you get coffee. No, it was a full on bar.
No.
And I literally was like, oh, do you have iced coffee? And the guy was like, iced and coffee.
Is this like a speakeasy? It almost
I have
like?
no idea. And I was like, yeah, iced coffee. And then he ended up getting me my iced coffee. He's making it. And I look into a back room and I see like these older men, like all sitting down, talking, laughing. And then the guy who was making my iced coffee was like, don't look back there. No. And I was like, okay.
What?
So I look back around and I'm like making sure I'm like not looking at anything. My friend Lydia is like holding my hand because we're like, okay, like this is our last day on earth. And as we're about to leave, I'm going to pay him, right? And I hand him my debit card and he's like, sorry, no can do. We only take cash.
No.
And I was like, okay, let me grab my cash for you. He literally grabbed my hand with my card in it and he said, go, leave now.
Shut up.
I actually have never walked out of a building so fast.
What the hell
and I actually,
is that?
But my friend, she was the one who was like, Spencer, how do you know? Like, just like throw out the coffee and get another one. So I literally did that. And you know what's scary?
No.
We ended up
poured it out and then all of a sudden it just started melting the sidewalk.
Oh, no. No, but it was like close. Not really, though.
Oh.
We ended up going to another coffee shop around the corner. And this one, like the windows weren't tinted. So I was like, oh, we're safe to go in here. We walk inside and there is men sitting at a table on the phone. And they look at us, go back on the phone, look at us again. And they kept staring back at, like they would look at us and then nod and go back on the phone. And I was like, I guarantee the people at the other cafe we were at said that we were there and we shouldn't have been. And now they're calling them to see if we're like saying anything to anyone or doing something sketchy. Well, we weren't doing anything sketchy.
Wait,
that was sketchy.
This is so bizarre.
Yeah.
Weird.
But again, that never happened.
Also, like that never happened. And
That was
all
actually that was all a hypothetical situation.
Hypothetical.
And like I would feel really scared for anyone who had that happen to them. But luckily for me, that never happened to me.
Lucky for you, that would never happen. Ever. That doesn't even exist. And if it did exist, what the hell? I honestly am thinking like, what if you were a cop? Cops love coffee.
Well,
So it's like anybody's gonna walk into that.
and be like,
I'm just so confused.
yeah, I am too. And I was
Yikes.
confused when it was happening. And
Yikes,
like,
really.
it was also like, I'm not trying to sound like any type of way, but like maybe you should make it like a little less discreet, you know? Like maybe if you don't want people coming in, you should say like smoke shop.
I know there's ways to do in LA. Don't you feel like there's so many fronts? Like there's like this store, I swear to God, and this is also a hypothetical. There's a store right in West Hollywood. It sells like neon signs and it's small. There's like 6 neon signs and they make it like, hey, like a neon sign that says pretty in pink, $5,000. So I'm like, no one's gonna buy these neon signs.
no.
And I'm like, but it's a front. It's got to be a front.
Because you're going to walk in and be like, oh, $5,000. Hell no, walk out.
No one's walking in getting a pretty in pink sign for $5,000, right? No, but you would walk in, I guess.
I would walk in and see it, and then
I'd
I
be
would look at the
curious.
price, and then I'd be like, hell no.
Hell no.
So, guys, we're going to play a game. It's one of my favorite games, and it's called Hot Takes. And we're going to talk about stuff in the media and pop culture, and we're going to give our hot take on them. No time limit at all.
None.
You want to go first, Audrey?
Yeah, I'll go first.
What's your hot take?
They're talking about, what if I was like abortion? No, okay, they're talking about, banning TikTok.
Okay.
I listen to NPR every morning. Shout out the Daily. I don't know. Okay. And I listened to it, and on one of the episodes, they were talking about how the U.S. wants to ban TikTok. And I understand that maybe there's spies and things like that, but I really don't like that because I feel like a lot of the kids are learning things and like forming their own opinion and learning stuff about the government and like just like making, I just think it's really educational. It's really, mine's actually really dark right now. Like my whole FYP is like people losing family members, it's actually the saddest thing. I don't know.
Mine is literally people, like it's like a duet video and I see people like playing with clay or sand, and then I'm watching an episode of NCIS. Like literally it's like a split screen, and they're like, I also have like a lot of the times I'll see like it'll be like movie clips, and then like the top portion will be like someone like raking sand with their hand, and then the bottom is like a scene going on.
Oh.
And then like that's like sped up, so it's like non-copyright, and then they put like weird ass music over it.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
See, that's not like bad. Mine's just like dark, and I don't know why. It's like a lot of people getting arrested on my FYP, but that's irrelevant. I think TikTok is fun and it should stay, and like I think maybe we could be better about filtering if that's what we're worried about, and I guess spies, I don't know. So I guess
I also think like no, it's not, because at the same time like Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook.
Snapchat is wild. I feel old, but I've been using Snap because I was flirting with a military man, and I'll tell you what, they love Snapchat.
Oh yeah, they do.
Snapchat's their thing.
Because their messages delete.
Yeah. And what's the people like take Snapchats of the ceiling? And they'll be like, what's up? I'm like, what? But
The ceiling, you weird ass.
yeah, I'm like, show me your face. Show me your face. That's what
we
I just
want to
sound
know
like.
what you look like, bitch.
All right. Anyways, that's my hot take.
Can I add on to your hot take?
Yeah.
Like literally, I feel like every single company just like has our data, and I feel like the only problem is they're like, oh my gosh, like they're like accessing your data. Yeah, so does every other. Like Facebook was literally selling data.
Yeah, that's so true.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, get a damn grip.
Yeah, get a damn grip. What would you do if social media disappeared tomorrow? How would you feel?
I would shit my pants.
Yeah.
And then I would be like, well, like all social media, like the internet and like everything was just gone.
Yeah, they just were like, we have to, because of all these spies everywhere, we're getting rid of every single platform. Except for Facebook. No, everyone.
Facebook Reels.
Facebook Reels.
I wouldn't think I would do
Every
that.
single one's gone.
Well,
This was a dark question. This really went
well, I
off.
guess like my career would
Yeah.
kind of like disappear.
Yeah, that was
And
yeah.
I guess I can either sell my body or
I mean, that would
I would
be
do,
around take.
yeah, maybe like I would do like adult film.
Yeah, people, if we could still have camera, I would send people my feet. Actually, I
Yeah.
have awful feet.
Oh, I have a friend that does dominatrix stuff, and
Oh.
like she could set up like a Twitter for me, and I could probably like make some money on there too.
Yeah. See, there we go.
Just like send videos of like being like, pay me, you pig, pay me, you ugly bastard.
Yeah, ugly bastard.
Do you want me to do my hot take
Yeah,
now?
I want to hear yours.
So my hot take is we need gun control. I hate the U.S. government. No offense. You guys are all like literally whack as hell. You're all boomers. I think you should all be in retirement homes.
I agree.
Yeah, fact of
I
the
stand
matter.
behind that.
Thank you. Fact of the matter is you're going to sit here and then you're going to ban drag shows for being performed in like public spaces. You're going to stop like gender, sex, and racial studies. You're going to literally like, are you out of your damn mind? Like you banned abortion and now you're like going after trans rights and everything else. And it's so funny because I don't really think you want to know what's killing people? Guns, bitch.
Yeah.
You should maybe try banning those. And for anyone out there that's like, oh, it's not the gun. It's the people holding them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's funny because like where are the stricter gun laws then? And there used to be laws against AR-15s and guess what? The laws are gone now.
What was the thing too? First of all, I changed my hot take. That's also my hot take.
Yeah.
Now I look weird.
No,
when
not
I
at
said
all.
just TikTok and you said gun control, and that was way better than me being like, I'm Snapchatting military men. So I stand behind that, and I also think, what was the thing where there was a shooting, was it Canada, and they literally banned it, and then there's been no shooting since.
I think my other like problem is like the recent Tennessee shooter. By the way, condolences to anyone who lost any child.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's
awful.
I feel like what's so terrible is also because the shooter was trans, they're now trying to like push this narrative that it's
No.
like, oh, the hormones did this.
Oh,
You know
God.
what did it? A gun.
Yeah, a literal gun.
You know what even if someone was batshit crazy, why did they have the ability to get a gun?
Yeah, amen.
Like that's the problem. Like you're gonna
Amen.
sit here and blame the person. Okay, blame the person, but blame yourselves, you weird asses. You made it possible for them to get the gun. You gave them it's their right
Yeah.
to have one, right?
Yeah.
You take that away, what's gonna happen?
Amen.
Problem stops.
Yeah.
Not banning abortion. And then you're gonna ban abortion and be like, oh, we care about all lives, we care about all children's lives. That's crazy because now you're having people who don't want to have babies, people who aren't ready to have babies, people who will die if they have babies. And now you're saying, oh yeah, bring them into a world where they can die when they go to school.
Yeah, it's really
Bring them into a world where they have to have a bulletproof book bag. Bring them into a world where they have to have lockdown drills, where they have to have a board pull out so they can have a secret room that's bulletproof. Do you know how batshit crazy you sound? You sound crazy. If I can see the problem and I'm 21,
Hey,
you old
man.
ass motherfucker should
frickin'.
know the problem.
Hey, freaking men. Yes. I stand behind all of that. I honestly, that's why I'm so glad that, you have people like you have platforms and stuff too. Where you
Even
can
like my entire
say that.
it's crazy because like my entire generation, and don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like I know that I don't agree with Republicans. I don't agree with all Democrats. But at the end of the day, I know for a fact that if you have like a sane mind,
Yeah.
like you're not going to sit here and be like, oh, like we don't need gun control. I love AR-15s. You're a weird ass bitch.
Yeah, you're a weird ass
Sorry, I
bitch.
think you need to get a grip.
unsubscribe from this podcast too while you're at it. If
That's like a thought you have, like you're not welcome here. This is not a safe space for you. You should probably institutionalize yourself, be put in a straitjacket in a padded room with security outside the door. And hopefully the only people that hear your screams are you, yourself, and you. Because You're a weirdo.
You're a weirdo.
Also, Joe Biden, you know what, Joe? I think you should know something. Sorry, Joe. Not you, Joe. Joe's behind the camera. But Joe Biden, I would like to tell you something. What's it like knowing that the only reason you won is because you suck and the person you sucked a little bit more, or a lot of it more? Like, imagine sucking so much that you win, but you also suck. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It was like we had no other option than just to choose the less sucky option. And now you're out here being like, oh, the Willow Project. You want to approve? Okay, that's actually really great, because let's talk about that now too. Again, you want to ban abortion because you care so much about children's lives. What's going to happen in, I don't know, 15 to 20 to 30 years when you approve this Willow Project and there's no air for children to breathe? When all the wildlife is gone and all the ice caps melt and then the U.S. is underwater and we're all dead. Oh, but yeah, that's not your problem, because in 50 years, you'll be dead. Actually, I take
He'll
that
be
back.
dead in
Maybe
5
like
minutes.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll literally
Like,
die
you're
in
old
5
as
minutes.
hell. Like, you're old, and I feel like, I'm sorry, after a certain age, you know what sucks? How, like, the U.S. law is like, you have to be a certain age to be president. Bitch, you need to drop that age real quick, because everyone that's been running for president is old, and you are dumb.
Put a
You
woman
are
in there
all
while you're at it.
I agree. What's her name? Marianne something? Marianne Wilson?
Okay, Marianne.
I like her, and I think she can run shit. I think it's about time we have a woman in charge, because men, I'm one. I know I'm one, but it's very clear. So clear. You can't do shit.
No.
Like, you all suck.
I've wrestled lots of men in my day, and I tell you, you guys suck.
Yeah, I put
You're
plenty in
weak.
chokeholds. Yeah, and you want to call a woman emotional and weak, you try pushing out like a 9-ounce baby out of your cooter.
Amen.
And you can't.
And that's on Amen.
Before you go, do you want to tell everyone any upcoming projects you might be working on, your social media handles?
You guys can check me out on my social
Oh,
media.
I've been checking you out.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm gay.
I
LOL.
know, for now. No, I was kidding. Till I take you to. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'll give you a home run.
Yeah. Okay, bitch. I'll coach you.
Yeah,
I'll
take
coach you
me
up,
all the way
bitch,
home.
All right. You can find me on all of them, all the Instagrams, all the. I'm so bad at promoting myself.
It's okay.
Audrey Stew is because Audrey Stewart was taken. I thought it was a fun. It doesn't matter.
It's like an idiom. I like it.
That's my name. Then I have a website. I have a lot of stand-up comedy dates.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys know, hey, it's me, Spencewuah. You can find me on all social media platforms at Spencewuah, except Snapchat, because some weird-ass bitch stole my username, so it's Spencewuah
It's a
with
scary
an
place
M.
there. You don't need to be on there.
Yeah, Snapchat's kind of scary, but I mean, like, I'm verified there. So also, quick question. I'm not paying $12 a month Instagram, so can you verify me on... Yeah, like, can you just verify me already? Because, like, I literally, like, I've been seeing people with 100 followers that are now verified.
Everybody's
and I'm not
verified now.
Yeah, I'm not paying $12 a month. So either you can give me the real check or, like, you're not getting
Cut
a
this
check.
subscription bullshit out.
Yeah, that's
Trapping
weird.
people.
That's
confusing
really,
us.
really, really weird. But yeah, as you all know, these episodes drop every Thursday. You can access these podcasts on all audio streaming platforms. But if you want to see this happening live and in person, and you want to see Audrey's pretty face and my pretty face, go to the Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't, you hate me. And that's sad, because I really do love all of you. So you should really go do that right now if you can. I mean, if you can, I get it. But also, like, I don't get it, because maybe you should go do it. I love you guys. Anyways, until next time. Woo!